see. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? I don't know. Let's find out. It says it's trying to connect. Is it working on your guys' end? Is it connecting? Can you guys see me? Oh, I can see me in the chat. Hey, good morning. Oh, we finally got it to work. Thank goodness. I was getting really worried. I didn't know what was going on. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hopefully where you guys are. It's not, excuse me, I am not sick. I just haven't spoken all morning. Nicole says she can't see me. Let me know. Casey, she can see me. If you can see me, give this video a thumbs up. Put it in the chat box that you can see me. Real quick, happy Wednesday. Our version of the Wednesday one take is going to be an actual one take because we are going live. If you see the sun going in and out of this, it's only because here in Columbus, Ohio, we have either clouds or sun. There's no just overcast. Wow, there's a lot of you guys here. Today, I'm going to be answering your guys' questions, and I've got a few here ready, but if you have a question, let me know in the chat. Casey's here. She will help answer questions. We're going to make sure everyone's question gets answered. And also tonight at 9 p.m., we'll be going live on her channel. She's the one in the chat that has the wrench by her name. So if you are not following her channel, I would recommend doing that now. And if you're not following this channel, click the subscribe button because we are less than 25 subscribers away from the 7,000 subscriber milestone. And if you watched last Friday's vlog till the end, you know that I'm doing giveaways the second we hit 7,000. But that's not why you guys are here. Let's do some chats. Let's answer some questions. If you have any questions here that you want me to answer specifically, let me know. How are your frenzies? How are bookings going? Did you guys read the newsletter for VIPKID? Did you see that parents can now book you for an entire month in advance? That is amazing. I am not teaching this week, so I'm not partaking in that. But if I were, a summer teacher and I wanted to get my schedule put together for the whole month, of course, I actually have a student. Her name is Sophia. She wants to take every Monday and Friday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if I were looking to book and be, a month's worth of classes under my belt, at least for one student, I would have accepted that. That would have been great. But let's see. Oh, you guys are saying good morning. Let me know some people are already doing it because you guys know. Let me know where you guys are in the world when you're joining us. We have Serbia, Bahamas, of course, Bahamas. Let's see here. I'm jealous of the Bahamas. I'm almost jealous of my friends that still work on cruise ships. Ontario, we've got Canada here. Nicole, Kathy, good. Nicole's from Kentucky. All right, I'm going to pull up some questions. And if you have additional questions, let me know. You'll see me drinking this or that coffee you guys see me talk about all the time because this is literally what gets me through. We've got Kelsey from Michigan, Kathy from New York. Kathy, I really miss New York. I may have looked up restaurants just to look at pictures of the good food in New York. Anyway, let's jump over. They still have lockdowns in the Bahamas. That's insane. All right, first question, and I'm going to try to say these account names. This one came from Instagram, and Aya, I probably said that wrong. How do you stay motivated when you're not getting bookings? What I recommend and what I personally did in month one when I got a total of 3 for the entire month, I focused on, honestly, where could I put my classroom setup with the best lighting? What were workshops I could take? And then I told myself, don't take it out on the first kid that does book you, that you're frustrated that you're not getting other bookings. So what I mean by that is when I got my 4th booking in month 2, I gave that kid the best class that I could. I made sure I knew what we were covering, what his strengths and weaknesses were. I left good feedback. You couldn't leave cards then. So my motivation, my motivation to tell other people, I need to work on speaking and waking up and knowing how to speak. My recommendation for other people to keep up their motivation in the early stages of their VIPKID career is to focus on what you can control. And remember that they're not they're not booking you because you are a bad teacher by any means. They just maybe haven't found your profile. Maybe they're looking for other people. Maybe they need a different level or they have different things that they need. But just be ready when the bookings do come and focus on what you can control. If you guys are frustrated with staying motivated, let me know in the comments what you guys do. How do you stay motivated? Do you hang out with Kristen's classroom until 1:30 a.m. on a frenzy night to see how many bookings you get? Oh, we need to do that one again soon. When I'm opening classes again, I will host another one of those midnight frenzy live streams. Those were really fun. Next question is, what's your biggest ESL paycheck to date? You got, oh, Casey wrote, you'll find your tribe. It's true. My biggest paycheck for VIPKID came in July of 2018. And if you ask me what else I did in that month, it was nothing. I taught, I slept, and I ate. And I made over $4,800, zero of which were referrals. None. That money 100% came from blood, sweat, and tears. I was doing overnights. I think I did overnight weekends every Saturday and Sunday in that month, except for the last Sunday. I couldn't do it. I had to sleep. It was a lot. I was actually testing out the experiment of what VIPKID would look like if we treated it like a 9-to-5 job. So I tried to get as many classes as I could to get the 40 hours a week. And then I ended up doing more. And then I ended up booking a lot of short notice because people were seeing that I was always available. And that's when a learning partner had approached me about helping out with some last minute subbing that needed some attention. So I was doing that and getting a lot of short notice. But to answer the question, my biggest ESL paycheck was over $4,800, and I did nothing else that month. I do not recommend it as a lifestyle. If you are trying to save money for like one specific occasion and you need 1 month of that hell, great. But I couldn't do it for me. If you are someone that can do it, bless your soul. I can't do that. It's just not in my wheelhouse. Plus, I keep a YouTube channel. I teach private music lessons. I am hopefully going to keep these speaking engagements that are coming in October and March of 2021. If you saw, again, that vlog on Friday, I signed my contracts digitally and we're good to go. There was a COVID clause in those contracts. I thought that was very interesting. Let me jump over and see your guys' questions. I've got a few more here. Someone wrote, the frenzy doesn't seem to be happening at midnight anymore. I agree with that because I sometimes get bookings Saturday morning when I wake up, Sunday morning, and then Monday morning. It seems sometimes like I don't really get much of a frenzy, so I get that. Let's see here. Doing overnights help my bookings. That's a lot of people do say that. Somebody asked a question I'm going to answer. Why were you denied as a brand ambassador? Oh, someone wrote, there is a male teacher, Jay. He makes over $7,000 a month. Candy addicted. That's amazing. That is amazing. Again, I envy those people that can do that. I just know for me, that isn't something that I can do. All right. Somebody asked it and it's on here anyway. So let's jump over to it. The question was, why were you denied as a VIPKID ambassador? And then somebody also wrote, why aren't you a VIPKID ambassador? I'm going to simply answer this question. I am not a VIPKID ambassador because for the last 2 years that I have looked on that page to see what options are available, it has never been available. Never, not once. I have written to the office before. I have shared my YouTube channel with them before, my Instagram channel with them before. I've talked to learning partners about them before. I even talked to some people from the US office during Journey before, and they asked to see my things. So to answer your question, why I'm not a VIPKID ambassador, I've never been able to apply. It's never been vacant on the website, and nothing I've ever sent into the office have they ever deemed, ambassador worthy. But if I'm being honest, I haven't seen any ambassador videos or posts going around social media. Have you guys seen like Teacher Nancy or Teacher Michael or Angela post a VIPKID ambassador video? Like, I don't mean to expose that they're not using their ambassadors anymore, but when you haven't seen an ambassador video or a post in a while, just food for thought. Food for thought. Let's see here. Somebody asked some questions. Oh, no, they are all doing Outschool, not ambassador. Oh, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I made a picture. I posted a picture in the stories of me trying to submit. Casey knows this because I was talking to her. I was doing a 15-second voiceover commercial, and it was taking me forever because I wasn't getting my inflections right. It was for Suave Professionals. And I made a picture on stories that was like, all my friends are doing Outschool, and I'm on take 12 of a 15-second hair commercial because that's how I feel. It is. Somebody wrote, Christina Garcia did talk about no longer being involved in the ambassador program anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's a thing. And I don't think they wanted anybody to know. I've talked to some other teachers that have also shared their frustrations, like, why aren't they doing ambassador things? I have questions they're not getting answered. I think that is the case. I think now that they're a big company, they probably maybe don't want ambassadors anymore. I don't know. No one got new contracts. Well, Nancy said they changed it. Oh, I should text Nancy Taylor. She could have told me. That's okay. She's great. What are your thoughts on Outschool? Well, I have an entire video, almost video series now. I have applied. I have been accepted. I am now working with a few of the people like on their end. I want to say like their version of brand ambassadors, because I just want to know, I have a couple questions on how their bookings work, how their requests work. It's completely different from VIPKID in the sense that you obviously make your own courses. But what other people aren't talking about is how these courses take a lot of time, to be written and approved. And the approval part is what takes so long. Oh, yes, you're correct. There's a rodent over there. Thank you. These courses take so long to be approved. So yes, I've applied. I have been approved as a teacher. I've got my dashboard. I put together classes, and now they are in like that pending requesting box. So I'm excited for them. I think they're unique. I haven't seen anything like them on the platform before, and I hope it goes well. I don't see myself doing Outschool full time. Actually, Outschool has been around a lot longer than this year. Outschool's been around for like 2+ years. I have been approached to teach for them, I want to say a few years ago. They saw, if you've been on this channel for a while, I know you all haven't, before it was a VIPKID kind of channel, then online teaching, all that was on here were voice lessons and piano lessons, just videos for kids that couldn't afford private lessons. I would make them like daily vocal warm-ups for soprano and alto and tenor and bass and piano. Someone from Outschool found those and asked me to apply. And at that time, I was working in corporate America. I didn't have the time to do it. Heck, I couldn't even do my own voice lessons, hence why I was making the YouTube videos. Now, it's kind of exploded, now that online teaching is a thing and it's amazing and there's opportunities everywhere. My current thoughts on it are I'm optimistic. I will have a video coming out in June because I have documented just through a vlog camera the day I applied, the day that they approved me, the day that I tried to get my first class. And you'll see this in a video. It's kind of a spoiler now. They accidentally deleted my account, which was fun when I had a set meeting to go sort that out. But Outschool, let me know your guys' thoughts. Are you teaching on Outschool? Are you tired of seeing people post about it? Are you intrigued? Do you want to hopefully teach for it in the future? Let's see here. Oh, you guys are talking about brand ambassadors. Jennifer is no longer an ambassador. I don't think Jennifer's actually a VIPKID teacher anymore, which makes me sad because she was one of the people I followed on YouTube when I was looking to be a teacher. Which brings me to my next question, which is, Kristen, who referred you to VIPKID? Did you have a coach? Did you use a referral code? How did you get into the program? I got into the program by sitting in a Panera restaurant the day after being laid off for 6 hours, and I watched a full 6 hours of YouTube videos, and I had a notebook. I took notes. I did not know a referral program was even a thing. I was just more focused on like, what are the ages? Lesson plan? No lesson plan. I did not have a referral when I went in. I had nobody that helped me through the program. And looking back, I wish I did because it would have helped a lot with knowing what to expect. But I did my mock, my demo, my interview, and I was approved to teach. I want to say I applied January 10th, and I was approved and done through the process on January 27th. And then my first full month was February when I got those 3 great bookings you hear me talk about all the time. But no, I did not have a referral help me through the program. And yes, I wish that I had. Those here in the chat, when you signed up for VIPKID, did you have a referral? Did you do it by yourself? Did you watch YouTube videos? Did you look on Instagram, Reddit, Google? What did you guys do to get your source information, and was it helpful? I only made this YouTube video. I only made this YouTube channel because I was getting the same 10 to 12 questions on Instagram and in my email. And I said, you know what? I hate that they have to sit here and wait. It's 2018, which is when it was. I should just make a YouTube channel and answer these core questions, which is what I did. I made like my first 5 videos, and then one of them just took off. It was like how to do VIPKID full time, because I was being asked the question. I wasn't selling the dream. I was just explaining, here's how it's done. Like step by step, here it is. Let's see here. Kelsey says, I did it by myself. I was in my car when I filmed my demo. I didn't have YouTube or anything. I just used the information they gave me to study up for my mock trial. Mackenzie, online teacher dude, helped me so much. I found your channel shortly after. Sheila, I watched Angela Silva, I think I'm saying that right, and passed the mock on the first time. Stephanie, I did have one, but I did it alone and watched your videos, Nancy. And I watched your videos, Nancy's, and Angela's. I was hired in 6 days. That's amazing. Oh, online teacher dude's here. You see, your referral could be here in this room. You don't even know. That's great. That's awesome. Let me jump over to these other questions so I can just be in the chat with you guys. We talked about Outschool. We talked about staying motivated. We'll ask online teacher dude that question, and he can answer in the comments if he likes. Someone asked, how do you stay motivated when you're not getting any bookings? My response to this was to focus on the things that you can control, like your workshops and, the best product that you can give as a teacher, your background, your props, whatever you have. Just focus on things you can control. But if you have some insight, definitely. I saw videos on a Dave Ramsey Facebook group about side hustles. I didn't know Dave Ramsey had talked about VIPKID. That's great. Dave Ramsey and I, we get along pretty well. Like our philosophies are pretty good. We're good standing. The one thing I don't appreciate, one thing I don't agree with Dave Ramsey, and I'll get off this tangent in a second, is he nixes all credit cards. He says don't have them. And my stance is have them if you know how to correctly use them. If you are somebody who knows how to stay within your spending and pay it off every month, it is well worth that $500 in cash back at the end of the year to pay for holiday travel and gifts. But I agree with him if it's something that you can't control to just nix it, because credit card debt, ain't no one got time for that. We talked about Outschool. We talked about motivation, ESL, why aren't you an ambassador, and who referred you to VIPKID. Online teacher dude, does anyone ever ask you why you aren't a brand ambassador? Because that's like a huge question. Kimberly, you were my referral. Oh, that is correct. And Kimberly, how are you doing in teaching? Did you feel adequately prepared? I feel like I'm putting myself on the spot. Oh, I'm going to read some of your guys' comments now. All right. Kimberly, you were my referral, but I devoured Nancy, Christina, Angela, Jennifer's YouTube videos. I passed on my first try. I was extremely tired, though. It's a long process. Yes. Candy, don't live beyond your means. That is so true. My other YouTube channel right now is 100% like minimalism videos, because that's what anybody on my page is asking for. So I feel like I have a teacher's channel here, and then my other like main channel is now just all devoted to like what I'm not spending, how I'm saving money, minimalism videos. So it's a nice balance. Online teacher dude, I try to stay motivated if bookings are low, but not reading the negativity online. Like you said, focus on what you can control. It's tough though, I get it. Yes, there was a time where I turned off all notifications to online like Facebook VIPKID groups because every Monday morning without fail, there would be someone on there that would say, I had a terrible frenzy. It was awful. I can't believe it. And everybody would like mourn together in the comments. Or you would get somebody that was like, I closed out all my bookings at 10 and reopened them and they all booked and I'm doing it forever because I'm now fully booked. And then other people would still commiserate in the comments. And if that was you that did that, I'm not mocking you. I just did my own Valley Girl impression, which was really good. I loved Christina Garcia's videos and she just quit. I don't think she quit, actually. She is taking this month off to explore Outschool, and I think it's because she had just moved. I'd sent her a message and I'd watched her recent video, so now don't quote me, I could be wrong, but I do believe, Casey, back me up here if you know, or online teacher dude, Christina did not quit VIPKID. She took a month off. If you didn't watch the video and you saw the title, you may think that she quit. Let's see here. I've been with the company long enough that I know it ebbs and flows. I feel like that program, he's talking about the ambassador program, dwindled, didn't it? I was always interested in it, but no one loves me. That's how I felt. I was at Journey and teacher Angela introduced me to all these amazing people from like the office, in the Beijing and the US office. I was so excited. They recognized me. One of them was like, you're that girl that wears pajamas on the internet and answers questions for us, which was amazing. And they asked to see all my socials, and then like no one ever got back to it. So it just kind of died. But to be fair, there was never like we guarantee we'll be in touch. They just wanted to see like, what did social media look like for the teachers? And then I did a vlog for Journey. Like I vlogged my experience going to Journey for them. They did like that. That was cool. Let's see here. What's your other channel's name? It is Kristen Marie. And you can find it. Can you just type in Kristen Marie? Like youtube.com/. I actually don't know. That channel right now is in a weird spot with me because I'm pouring my heart and soul into this one. And the other one still gets a video a week. But there's a lot of trolls on the internet these days. And that channel has almost over twice as many subscribers as this one, so it's going to generate more traction, more views, and more trolls. And I'm almost to the point where I'm like, I want to take a break from it, but it's got videos on there like when I figured out how to order a $2 latte from Starbucks, when I got a $3 Chipotle order, when I was a singer on a cruise ship. I did an entire documentary series for Carnival that showed my interview, my singing audition, the shows, the ports, like that video. I think I've talked about this. That video paid my mortgage and car for like 6 months. It's got over 400,000 views on it, and it's 20 minutes long. Speaking of YouTube, my question for you guys. Do you want to see more videos that are like behind the scenes of YouTube? Because I know I could do it, Casey could do it, online teacher dude could do it. I feel like all the videos that show like how much a YouTube video makes are only for huge videos that have gone like viral. Do you guys have any interest in seeing like smaller channels, how it looks to grow in a smaller community? Is that of interest to you guys? Let me know in the comments. Candy Addicted, do you bullet journal? Bullet journaling helps with spending and goal planning. I do bullet journal, and I do the 5-minute journal actually. They sponsored a video on my main channel a few years back, and I fell in love with them. They also introduced me to like the debt charts where you can fill in as you save, as you go along. That has helped a lot. When I got laid off, I vowed to myself that I would save a year's salary in a savings account. And I remember distinctly, and I vlogged it on that other channel. The video is called like, I lost my job. I vowed to never be a slave, for lack of a better term, to my job. I would never have to stay in a job I hated because I needed the paycheck. And that's actually right before VIPKID came into the picture. And since then, I have made that goal happen. I have saved. I do the debt charts and everything. Maybe at some point I'll do budgeting videos here on this channel. I've talked to other teachers about it just because teaching is the hardest job I've ever done. And it is also the least paying job I've ever done. And if it's affecting me this way, I'm sure it affects other teachers. Anyway. Let's see here. Nicole, I never forget my sound didn't work after I practiced 3 days during my, oh, she's talking about her mocks. Joan, her internet, oh, you're talking about Christina. Her internet wasn't good and she loved not having to get up early. You know, I agree with that. But she's still referring, do you think we'll have a busy summer teaching schedule? Now, I've seen some people say yes, and I've seen some people say no. I've seen some people say if the kids in China get to go outside and play with their friends, I expect a slow summer. Other people have read the news and seen that some parts of China are back in lockdown because they had a bigger outbreak with the virus going on. So I don't know, and I don't want to say like definite yes or no if I'm not sure. Kelly, budgeting videos would be great. That's awesome. I would love to do budgeting videos. I think I'm gonna do a budgeting series this summer. If you again saw my video this past Friday, my school has made some choices for next year. My brick and mortar has decided at this time they are not going to put our supplementals into our contract. Supplementals are those extra bits of money you get for doing, in my case, the elementary school musical, the middle school musical, the band program, the choir program. So that's 4 major supplementals that are not going to be put into my base salary in my contract. So this summer, I'm probably going to do a no spend week, a how I budget my income video. I might even do like a side hustle video where I show you guys what it's like teaching for VIPKID till 9, submitting some voiceovers, doing some Outschool. I actually also do piano lessons on Zoom now. I keep it very small. I only have 3 kids right now for my schedule. But over time, it is actually really motivating to document that journey, especially when it's coming to saving money. I took your advice and try to skim through these comments. I only have taught 11 classes and 4 coming up. Stephanie, that's great. Give those 4 kids the best classes you can. Send cards. If you guys are struggling, send cards on Sunday. But if you think you're going to forget, send cards to those students after you submit the feedback when they're fresh on your mind. And pick like the cute ones with Dino, the thinking of you, can't wait to see you sort of things. I saw online teacher dude had said something and I don't know where it went. Can you teach piano on Outschool? I can teach piano on Outschool. What I do, because I want to be kind of different, because there's a lot of like, learn piano, learn how to read music. I do like Mommy and Me. Well, I'm trying to do it. I'm getting approved to do it. I've written a curriculum. In my master's program, my dissertation, I published a book of piano lessons for adults. And then because that was so popular, I kind of like weaved another segment into that book series, which is now like Mommy and Me. So it's piano lessons for you as a parent and like your 3 to 5-year-old. And you guys sit together and I teach them like the keys and the scales, and they learn how to play like Twinkle Twinkle, Row Your Boat, ABC, and they play little duets. And then from there, it's like a 4-week class. And then from there, they can decide if they want to take like lessons in person, because I haven't branched out from that one. Actually, when it comes to Outschool, I wanted to be that really like structured teacher that only did certain classes. And then I got requests to do like Disney sing-alongs on piano because so many kids' music programs got cut. So I wanted to do like advanced music theory. And then I got the request from somebody in the office, Kristen, we see that you offered a Frozen sing-along where you sit at the piano and play and sing. You've got a lot of kids that want to do that. Would you do that? And I was like, yes. I will dress up and sing Elsa, which means I have to learn all the songs in Frozen by next Tuesday morning. Frozen 1, I should reiterate. I gotta go learn all the songs Frozen 1. So if you see me doing an Instagram live and we're singing Frozen, now you know why. Oh, P.S. If you follow me on Instagram, should I do my backyard tour now that it's not pouring down rain? Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Did you see that VIPKID is rolling out with a new TEFL certificate? I did read about that. I haven't looked into it yet, but is it just a day class? Is it a multi-course class? I don't know. I have to look into that. Is VIPKID the only online teaching company that you currently work for? I know you are looking into Outschool, but do you work for any other online companies right now? Kelly, VIPKID is the only ESL company that I work for right now. I have seen other people branch out into like GoGoKid, Dada ABC. There's so many of them, I will forget one, I'm sure. but I have only ever wanted to be structured into one ESL company. If something were to happen to my brick and mortar job more than it already has, I would, if I needed the job security, look into that, look into other companies. I think teacher Michael does VIPKID, and he says it's great. He says it's just like VIPKID, and he got a higher starting base pay because of his experience with VIPKID. Teacher Michael, if you're in here, I don't think you are because you're probably still doing your feedback. He does feedback till like 11 a.m. our time, but he has videos on that. So if you want to look that up, Michael then is his Instagram and YouTube. Nicole wrote yes on budgeting videos. Well, good, because I just looked at my calendar the other day, and I think June or July is a 3 paycheck month. So I think I'm going to do budgeting videos in that month, whichever one it is, and try to live life off of those 2 paychecks. So when the third one comes, it can just literally go into my savings account. And I can treat that like its own like little mini supplemental. I still currently am paid the same for my brick and mortar from now until August 31st, and then the pay cut comes. So Casey wrote, I'll have to ask teacher Michael on Friday. Oh, Casey interviews all the best people. I love this. She wrote, I love when you played the piano the other day on Instagram. I got so many requests, like VIPKID teachers were pulling their kids over to the Instagram live and having them sing along. It was really cute. Let me see here. We'll wrap this up. It's been a half hour. We've answered all the questions that I got on Instagram. 6 of them. Good. If you guys have questions, put them down here in the comments. Let me know that everybody's got answered. Casey's still down here answering as well. And if you just joined, please give this video a huge thumbs up, and let me check my numbers. I am 21 subscribers away from 7,000. And when that happens, I'm doing a Starbucks gift card giveaway. If you don't know what that is, go look at last Friday's vlog called News About Next Year and fast forward to the end, because that's where I explain what it is. Or just watch the whole thing. I don't know. It's up to you guys. This Friday, since you guys have been asking when I'm going to be doing more fitness videos, this Friday's video is an update of my weight loss this past month, which, going off of Teacher Dude's advice, just like in online teaching, in quarantine, I focused on what I could control. And so I did a video documenting my weight loss results through intermittent fasting. And you will see pictures and scales in that video. I am a little nervous to share that stuff, but I'm like, let's just do it. If it helps one teacher, even if it just helps one, that's great. But if it helps multiple, that's even better. When I became a teacher, that first year 15 is real. It is a thing. At least it was for me. Especially as a first-year music teacher, it was a lot. But let me get on your questions here. 7,000, that's awesome. Yes. That's what I'm dealing with. My brick and mortar school closed, and I was teaching a paid position by a grant, so I'm no longer getting paid. That makes me sad, Kelly. I was getting one extra last-minute supplemental for doing like a solo and ensemble, and obviously that money was still in the budget, and it could have gone to me, but I gave that money and 2 other teachers, we kind of cashed in our supplementals so we could still pay our aides. Like, our special needs teachers are paid through a grant, and that grant was going to run out, I want to say like March 30th or the first week of April. So they don't know this. They're not on here. It's fine. We teachers kind of banded together, and we like gave our extra supplementals. Like, I already had my base salary, but this was going to be like an extra one-time pay. I gave that, and 2 of my other middle school teachers gave theirs, so our special needs teachers could still receive paychecks through at least the end of the school year, so they can still have money coming in, because these people are wonderful and they work so hard. I have some special needs teachers that come into choir, and they sing right along with my 5th grader who is the special needs student. They make them feel at home. I'm very black and white with my kids. They know that they don't make fun of people in front of me, or else they will have issues. And they know when Miss Basor's on lunch duty, I have a rule at my school called no one eats alone. If I see a middle schooler eating by themselves, I will just walk by a table and I'll knock on that table, and those kids know that there's somebody eating alone. But I just branched off from special ed teachers. Either way, the special needs teachers are wonderful, and I was more than happy to give my supplemental to them for the spring. But sadly, I won't have any supplementals this coming year at this time. So we will see. All right, I want to read these comments before I get out of here. If you just joined, Casey, who's the other teacher with the wrench by her name, we're going live on her channel tonight. Casey, I promise that I won't have this hair this crazy in your video. Maybe I'll take care of it before. Let's see here. Teacher Michael redid my intro video. I recommend him highly. That's awesome. I'm redoing 2 teachers' videos today, but when I can't, or if their video is like very special, it has requests on it, I actually send them to Teacher Michael as well. I have also sent people to Online Teacher Dude's page and 2 others. If you guys have YouTube videos that answer questions that my videos don't answer, I am very open about sending a viewer to your channel, because to me, it's not a race of, oh my gosh, I got this many views on a video. It's great. In my eyes, it's, did that person get the question answered that they needed? Because when I first started this program, I had so many questions and there weren't videos. Okay. Norm, I'm trying to gain weight for a role in a movie. Well, if you'd like my last 15 pounds, you can have them. It's my gift. Oh, Kelly Rose, she's trying to get this VIPKID hustle going. Girl, you're going to do great. You're crushing your channel. Be my friend. Teach me your ways. Oh, teacher or teacher. We all say teacher except for Nancy Taylor. Do you guys ever notice that? We're all like teacher Kristen, teacher Michael. Well, Online Teacher Dude as well. Online Teacher Dude and Nancy Taylor. We don't call her teacher Nancy. We just say Nancy Taylor. She has some courses about growing your YouTube. I have thought about doing a few videos here showing like how I grew to my first 1,000, how I grew to my first 5, but I haven't really asked if you guys want that yet, so I haven't asked for your feedback, and I don't want to step on her thing. Like, she has courses that's teaching people how to like grow their brand, how to look at VIPKID as more than just an online teaching platform, and how to grow a YouTube or an Instagram. So while she's still working out her kinks, I don't want to turn around and then be like, oh, well, I also have this program, because I respect her program. I'm actually in her program. So if you guys did that, sorry, I had a thought in my brain. If you guys have done her program, you have seen me on it. That is not what grew this channel, by the way. I did that like last summer per her request. Let's see here. So Sydney's here. Sydney is a brand new teacher, not my referral, but Sydney's sister played Mrs. Banks to my Mary Poppins, and she's lovely. I believe, Sydney, you're teaching in Canada. I hope that your frenzy went well. I'm trying to get the hustle going too, just waiting for them to review my contract stuff. I signed up for VIPKID before I knew much about referral codes. That was me too. I'm in mock trial right now. I've been procrastinating due to anxiety. I've been procrastinating on a few things too, and I think one of my managers is kind of mad about it, but it's not VIPKID stuff. If you didn't know, I'm an actor, and I belong to a union called Actors Equity, and I have people that help me like try to find projects and jobs and whatever, and I pay into the union, like the Actors Union. That's actually where I've been getting my beginning voiceover material, and one of the people helping me is very much like, Kristen, you've had these scripts for a month. It's like a 15 to 60 seconds call. So if you're procrastinating, I'm right there with you. I just have someone emailing me every couple days being like, did you get the Suave commercial done? Did you get that Kroger click list done? Today, fun fact, I'm doing a car commercial submission for a Lincoln. I've never driven a Lincoln, but I'm going to be doing a voiceover for them. Great. You can send cards as soon as they book you. Yes, and if you've taught them before, I believe you can send cards. She says she's doing well. Sydney says that. Not much of a frenzy, but I have a regular student, and those interested student spots were showing up on my booking, so I'm curious to see how it turns out. Try the Pomodoro time management technique if you keep procrastinating. If you don't know what the Pomodoro technique is, it's essentially where you do something for 25 minutes and then you take a 5-minute break. That is how I edit a lot of my more difficult YouTube videos. If I've got a lot of cuts and a lot of B-roll and a lot of music, or I'm editing someone else's video and it has to be good because I'm under contract and I'm getting paid to edit their video. I do Pomodoro technique, but I do like 45 minutes on and then 15 minutes off. It works for me. I'm that kid who's 12 and works off timers though, so to each their own. Let's see here. A month and a half later and 13 classes in, I finally got my first regular student. Just one, but I'm happy. How can I expand this? I've done everything I can. I would send them cards. I would open up other slots, see what other time slots could open if they were available, and give that kid the best classes. Because all it takes is that kid's mom to tell another kid's mom to tell another kid's mom. You've probably heard me tell the story, but when I started playing guitar in VIPKID classes for like level 2 and Voice of VIPKID and a lot of the level 1, like Megan might go to Italy videos, that's when word of mouth really helped me. And that's when I was doing 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. I was doing full-time classes. And I would book my 5 to 5:30 slot, but I would do 5:30 to 10 all short notice because I wanted those bonus dollars. You know. Send them gems, says Candy Addicted. Sydney, I just started sending cards, and I think they're just a great way to remind them that you're thinking about them outside of that 25 minutes you have with them. That is so true. Outside of VIPKID, I did go visit my 8th graders this week. I took signs for them because they're graduating, and I got an email from one of the parents, and the father emailed me and said, Kristen, I want to let you know how much it meant to my daughter that you came and said hi to her. She's having a hard time in quarantine. And he let me know that that exact day that we rang the doorbell and sang songs in the driveway and took a distance picture, that was the day, like the 8-year anniversary that she lost her mom to cancer. And I didn't know this, like, at all. And I had noticed the dad had been kind of hesitant on the porch. And I have a feeling he thought I was there for that. And then he realized, oh, Kristen's just here because she's saying hi to all the 8th graders and she's making jokes with my daughter and talking about the musical and how they didn't get to do their band concert. And he sent that, and it meant a lot. It was really nice to see. So that's my outside of VIPKID story. Sorry, I'm pulling you guys up on my iPad because my computer's about to die. So we can finish these up. I want to take that workshop about Chinese culture. Yeah, if you guys have workshops you think are good. Online teacher dude, why aren't we teaching workshops? Or Casey, why aren't we teaching workshops? I told Casey last night that she needed to be a virtual assistant because she's on it. Like, that girl, she reminds me when we have lives, or she always comes to mind and she's always editing stuff. Anyway, let me jump over here. Let's finish these up. Every week, I send cards to every student I have ever taught. Wow. And you said you've taught 200 kids. So you send 200 cards every week? Candy Addicted, how long does that take? Oh, is anybody here someone that has tried these? Because I noticed that you guys had been ordering these with my discount code, which, P.S., again, not getting sponsored to talk about it, but I noticed some people from Friday's vlog were trying these. If you're one of them, let me know your thoughts. Not as fun as going to Starbucks and getting a drink, but when you are teaching in the morning and you just want, it shows me it's worth 2 cups of coffee. Can you see it? So I get 180 milligrams of caffeine in the morning. That's healthy. She says, it takes me about an hour. I do it while watching Netflix. Teacher, no one loves me. I also got rejected from being an MCN. Maybe I'll do a live about that. I mean, I've never actually applied to be an MCM. I've had people ask me if I had interest in doing it, and I said yes, but again, it's like they don't want help from people. It makes me sad. Is there a lot of sugar in that drink? Online teacher dude, I'm going to show it to you. This is just the plain black nitro cold brew, so it's already got a little bit of sweetness from the nitro, but 0 sugar, 0 carb, 0 calorie. Like, I'm still technically intermittent fasting because this isn't going to break my fast. And I tried this because they had a 10% off like discount, which I think is in my, yes, if you go into my description box under my referral code, it says coffee delivery. You can get this delivered to your door at 10% off if there's like a coupon code down there. Can you tell this isn't sponsored? But no, this is really great. I have one of these, and then I drank water in the morning. This just helps because I love sugar-filled coffee. Love it. I would drink it every single day. But this helps because it's already in my fridge and it's there. I can go down and grab it before I teach. But anyway, someone retracted Casey's comment. But yes, it's just caffeine to answer that question. I'm thankful for everything. However, I'm learning to chill out. I can't work to death like I used to. I have to chill out and concentrate. I had to do that too. And my husband's upstairs, so he'll probably hear me say this. I noticed when I was pushing myself to teach more and more and more that it was taking a toll on like date nights or just watching a movie or even having a conversation with my husband because I was just so drained. So if you didn't know, I'm not teaching this week. This week is just letting me catch up on sleep. I've been gardening and landscaping, which I couldn't do yesterday because of the rain. I don't even want to work out. I did Zumba every day in April, so like my brain looking at that screen is like, no, I don't want to work out. Brownie points to my husband. While I was mulching the backyard, he built that mantle above below the TV. That white, he built it like, I don't want to say from scratch. He built it from just going to Home Depot and getting the and measurements and got a saw and paint everything, which is awesome. I married a very talented man. I could never do that. But I did notice that pushing myself to teach VIPKID, Zoom lessons outside of the class, like I have to do Zoom for school and all staff meetings, but I was doing like voice lessons and piano lessons on Zoom while trying to get into Outschool, while trying to get my voiceovers done. Like it was just too much. So right now, I have a ritual. I have like a list of rituals, not a routine, just rituals, things I want to do each day. And I check them off as they happen. They don't have to happen in any specific order, but it helps me just to say, hey, put on a podcast and do your laundry, go for a walk, like just simple things. I don't make a long checklist anymore. Let's see here. I think we're done. Guys, I think we did it. If you've not yet subscribed to this channel, we are less than 25 subscribers away. I've mentioned it before. If you've been here, you've heard it already. But make sure you are subscribed. Give this video a huge thumbs up, which I just thumbs up my own video. Does that make me a cool kid? No. You guys are having chats down there. Casey's the best. We're going live on her channel at 9 o'clock. If you heard me talk about going live on her channel and you come to check hers out tonight at 9, let us know. Put like, just put in the comments, like, hung out with you guys this morning, and we'll know that you hung out with us 2 times in a day. 0 sugar, 0 carb is exactly what I need. Jason, I honestly cannot recommend Rise enough if you are looking for something that has no sugar and no carb or calorie, but still tastes a little sweet because nitrogen infused in the coffee gives it like a sweetness. But that's the end of that commercial. If you guys, ending note, if you guys are struggling with productivity, it's okay. Like, when was the last time we were in the middle of a worldwide pandemic? If you are struggling just to get up, get dressed, do your day-to-day, it's okay. I constantly have these nagging voices in my head saying, well, Kristen, you can't say you didn't have time. What do you mean you only got this much done today? Like, that's not healthy. That is not a way to win this game. So what I do is, instead of focusing on the things I didn't get done, I keep the things I didn't get done on my dry erase board, but then I think, here are things I did get done. And I only focus on that positive. And then I try to put my laptop in the office. I have a charging cradle for my phone away from my bed. Like, I just try to keep electronics away. I did turn off all social media notifications. So if you message me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, I don't get a notification on my phone. I don't see your messages until I log back into that app. And then one day a week, I move my social media folder on my phone to the very last page, and I stay off of it for 24 hours. I think it was last Friday. I just started going on a walk and crying, and I put it on my Instagram stories, and I told you guys I was taking 24 hours off of social media, and I did, and it was great. And I went out and I gardened, and I mulched the backyard, and remembered how much I hate mulching and weeding, but I did it. Point of the story is, if you are struggling, it's okay. Focus on what you can control. Focus your energy on the things that you did get done. If you didn't get your dishes done, they're still going to be there. It's okay. And just remember that you are not alone. You clearly watched me crying on Instagram, walking in public. My neighbors can't imagine what they think. but it's fine. Moral of the story, do well, do the best you can. If just getting out of bed is your biggest accomplishment, then that's great. Be kind to one another. If you have a neighbor that needs groceries or maybe they're elderly, go do something kind for them because kindness is contagious. These are the quotes I say at my own school. I'm so cool. I'm the coolest middle school teacher. Anyway, if you guys want to do another like weekly chat with coffee, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up and we will put it on the calendar. Other than that, I'll look and see what we have going on in June. Let me know your guys' June goals with classes and things outside the classroom. I realize this channel is mainly geared towards teaching, online teaching. No, I am not on TikTok. My students ask me that every week. Oh, Miss Besor, can we turn in a TikTok dance for our music assignment? No, Timmy, you can't turn in a TikTok dance for your music assignment. But I did my best dance to Fortnite. No, you can't do that. Even though inside I'm like laughing because I think that's funny. I haven't gone down the TikTok rabbit hole because I feel like once I do it, that's all I'm gonna want to watch. I hear it's funny, but I know me, and if I get into it, like, I don't know, maybe I'll get into it. Do you guys recommend it? Do you think I should get a? I would never make one, but can I just like YouTube search TikToks and watch them? I don't know. The VIPKID teachers are the funniest. Oh, I'm sure. My question for you, and I'm going to end it after this question. I want to start watching YouTube vloggers, but I want to watch like the vloggers who sold everything and like live on a boat or in a van or something. But I don't know any of those channels. If you guys know any YouTube channels of people who like sold all their belongings and live on the road and vlog every day or whatever, I want to watch those people. But I don't know like which ones are good. Like YouTube's already oversaturated enough. So I want to know, what channels do you recommend? Do you watch random people that sold everything? Anyway, let me know in the comments what channels you think I should watch. Keep an eye out for Friday's video talking about my weight loss during intermittent fasting. I won't give any spoilers away for it, but I did have to reorder a bunch of clothes, and it's really weird seeing the S for small on my shirts and a 4 to 6 pant size. You will see before and after pictures, you'll see scales, and it's not a fancy video. It's me sitting out on my patio just having a chat. We aren't sponsoring anything. This is weight loss that came from discipline and patience and trial and error. There was no magic pill. There was no magic powder or product or any of that crap. It was just what worked, how I did it, and if you want to try it for yourself, how you could potentially do it. Anyway, you guys are sailing love vagabond. All right, here's my plan. I'm going to finish this live stream. I'm going to vlog my garden on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram, link down below. And then I'm going to follow all of these Instagram people or all these YouTube channels that you say to follow. Guys, carry on. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thumbs up on your way out. That would be so wonderful. Once we hit 7,000 subscribers, I'm doing 3 Starbucks gift cards in the giveaway from last Friday's vlog. So check that out. Have a great day. We'll chat later. Thank you guys for all the wonderful ideas. I feel like I brainstorm future videos with you. Carry on. I will see you in Friday's video. Bye, y'all.